Owning and operating a small business is not only exciting and rewarding, but the pains and the struggles experienced by many operators can be very real. Let me know if this sounds familiar. Focusing a lot of time on building repeat customers, trying to find the right niches, painstakingly searching for new leads, unsure of whose advice to trust, doing it all yourself, wondering why people don't engage in your marketing, juggling cash flow so everyone got paid, having cash flow limit your ideas for business, keeping a good supplier credit rating going, feeling very exhausted servicing everyone else's needs but your own and your family's, and not paying yourself what you think you're worth, worrying over putting prices up and preventing complaints, and after the bass and the super goes by, wondering if there's any left in the pot for you, hoping that there was going to be some delayed gratification moment where you could recoup all the funds that you hadn't paid yourself or money that you put in the business when you go to sell. I thought there had to be an easier way to work and make money too. The road I have travelled has been a similar journey. I owned and operated an established caravan park for 8 years, where 5 of those years were bliss until we hit burnout. I'd grown a tired old rundown business to a $2.275 million venture, and the last 3 years we had to make radical changes for our own inner peace. Unfortunately, the tide still turned, and at 39 it took a divorce to disrupt my financial comfort zone. I felt like I had to start again, and geez, it was really scary. Learning was key in having to claw my way back to a safer financial status. Over 6 years and probably more than $120,000 later, trained by the best mentors in the industry, I'm pretty sure now I'm well versed in wealth and business building knowledge. So much so, I'm back in business again, facing the same dilemmas, but this time I have a clear way forward that I want to go. I'm hungry to keep improving my own wealth, growing my ability to contribute and help the non-profit organisations that I believe in. I created a home study course on having a winning mindset that can conquer those limiting beliefs and halt you in your tracks. And another on personal wealth that can show how easy the strategies can be to build your own personal wealth. I have recently authored a best-selling book in the US and Australia, and I'm designing my life better, aligning to my values. I also love property. I'm an interested investor. Right now, I'm relentless in my drive to help business owners achieve an easier life, as these people are the visionaries. These are the ones that will create true change in the world, and I want to be amongst that. I have good practical knowledge being trained by the best in the industry, and I think it can really help another. I think the more wealth I can help people build, freeing up more time and growing more money, my clients would want to pay it forward and help another. Business is the building blocks of our economy, and it's one of the best investments to be amongst. Through my journey, I've helped a colleague in the caravan park business to work on the things that he as an operator couldn't afford the time to do so. We lifted his presence and his brand. We partnered with more influential booking agents and got into bed with our tourism officers. And we got recognised as an accredited business that now was award worthy. Two great mentors, Chris Duncan and Tony Robbins, made me understand that by helping others, it's more profound in wanting to create real change in lives beyond myself. My direction changed to align my values on how I wanted to live, how I wanted to utilise my time, and what I wanted out of this time on this earth. It was clear that I knew that I was a teacher in nature and always wanted to rescue others in need. So now I embrace this quality and characteristic in myself, benefiting others, but still learning and growing for myself and wanting for a kinder world. My real love of making money and building personal wealth, look, it's driven by the love of opportunity and choice that money brings. It gave me great satisfaction and a sense of achievement to know that I could. It was only when I spoke to my mentor, Chris Duncan, who lives and breathes his want to build businesses to find a sense of freedom. He saw that traditional businesses in a community had some real struggles in areas that I knew I could understand and could really help, as I'd been there years before. My local area alone, we have just seen economic downturn for the last 4 years, shop closures, people really struggling to make money. And then a Category 4 cyclone just ripped through, leaving destruction in its wake. Businesses really had to hang on. They had to pull out everything they had to ride the wave until the insurance repairs kicked in, until the loads of tradie people came up, and then their families, and then tourism started to pick up again. This was the stuff that we needed just to spur the economy on again. But unfortunately, some businesses didn't make it. I felt I wanted to help out too, and people were really hurting. I had business and wealth building knowledge, full of strategies that could really mean life and death for them. I knew I had to help. I went to work uncovering what were the struggles local businesses were facing and what they thought would help them to grow and achieve a better work-life balance. And it came clear that business owners were crying out for some direction, some processes that work in building more cash flow and overall wealth so that they could get their life back and they could fulfill their own needs. When you boil it down, it's only ever time, money, and focus are the areas that always seem to need attention. And when asked of these businesses the one thing that they craved, they came back and they said it was systems. But we really needed to know, what did that mean? Systems in their mind were business practices that could run day-to-day business without hesitation. Systems that allowed them to have more breaks away from operating. Systems that showed that they could grow their business by tweaking little processes and changing the way they spent their time. Systems that involved hiring people that added to the business talent pool and that could take a hold of opportunities when they did come knocking. Systems that showed business owners how to grow their own wealth and live by their values that they hold dear. The hidden benefits of growing your business and gaining better work-life balance is learning that the strategies can be applied to any business, to raise its turnover, and that you're important, you matter, you actually get to have a life too. Your family is your greatest asset, and it's too valuable to miss. Your personal wealth should not be left to chance. After all, this is the aim of the game. I'm Meg Hogan and I'm here to help. In fact, I'm going to give you the first step in helping you free up some time and ramp up your productivity by minor tweaks. So comment below and share this video out if you want to help others too. 5 must-do strategies to double your productivity as a small business owner is a free report. Tony Robbins has a 2mm rule. Just like preparing for a golf swing, just moving 2mm here and 2mm there can make a world of difference in the end goal, just like where your ball's going to land in golf. This report is going to be your 2mm rule. The first step in detailing ways to manage your time wisely so you can find the much needed time to actually manage your business and not just work in your business. Good or good? Click to download it now. And guys, have a super day.